explanation was that I had no say in the matter. On March 29, 2014, Evan Reed drugged, raped, and sodomized me. My life has never been the same since. I have sleepless nights and am traumatized because of what this so-called man did to me. Once this is behind him, he will go on with his life as if nothing happened, and I will be left forever a changed woman, mother, friend, and daughter. This has not only affected me, but has affected my children, friends, and family. Evan Reed was fully aware before he raped me that I was a 45-year-old mother of 4 and still chose to lie to me about his age and who he was. I implore you not to let the judicial system fail me. Evan Reed has taken away my voice, and I beg you to let his case move forward toward a trial by jury that the prosecution led me to believe would happen. From day one, the prosecution has discouraged me from disclosing certain details about the incident in the preliminary hearing because they told me it needed to be kept for trial. If you accept this plea, you will take away my voice once again, deterring others from coming forward in the future. Your Honor, an act of violence has been committed by Evan Reed. A slap on the wrist will not prevent him from doing this again. I will fight him to the bitter end on behalf of myself and anyone else he may have done this to. He deserves to be punished to the fullest extent of the law, with his name entered into the sex offenders registry, so that this doesn't happen to someone else's daughter, sister, friend, or mother. Please let this go to trial so that all the evidence can be presented and a jury of our peers can decide his fate. In regards to the media, I have been painted as a sleazy, money-hungry cougar that is making up this story because he is a professional athlete and sees dollar signs at the end of the road. Let it be known I am none of those things. I am a grown, confident, honest woman who was raised in a loving, stable, Italian Catholic home, brought up with good values and respect for myself. It is for this reason that I ask you once again to give me a chance to prove that Evan Reed is guilty of rape. He is clearly not accepting a plea because he is innocent. If he is innocent, he should be fighting until the bitter end to clear his name. Thank you, Your Honor, for this opportunity to speak.
Anything else on behalf of the people?
Just a couple of comments, Your Honor. I'd like to say for the record that this complainant has never given varying or conflicting accounts of what has occurred. And being an individual who may have wealth, power, or notoriety doesn't give an individual a greater moral compass. It doesn't make them more truthful, and it doesn't elevate them to being a human being above other human beings. I believe that this was a case of unbridled arrogance on the part of the defendant, and he is the one who stands here convicted today. However, the victim in this case is the one in the end who will have to pay the price. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, this side.
Mr. Fishman, anything on behalf of the client?
I don't have any intention of getting into a debate about the facts. The court knows that this case was settled between myself and Prosecutor Worthy. Everybody knows that Kim Worthy considers everything, every fact in every case, and there's no way on earth, and the court knows this very well, that we'd be standing here with the agreement we had if Prosecutor Worthy didn't believe it was the right thing to do. With respect to the other allegations, though, I don't have any intention, as I said, of debating about that. I'm asking the court to comply with to go along with the sentence agreement, and the only thing we need from the court, if possible, Mr. Reed lives in California, for probation can be transferred to California.
Mr. Reed, this is the date and time scheduled for sentencing. Is there anything you would like to say before you go to sentence?
No.
Well, to the complainant in this case, the prosecutor's office and the defendant reached an agreement on July 17, 2015 to an added count of aggravated assault, to which Mr. Reed pled no contest. So pursuant to the sentence agreement, we're going to sentence Mr. Reed to a term of probation for 1 year You must perform 120 hours of community service as directed by the field agent. You must not engage in any assaultive, abusive, threatening, or intimidating behavior. You must not have verbal, written, electronic, or physical contact with the complainant, either directly or through another person. You must make genuine efforts to find and maintain legitimate employment, a minimum of 30 hours per week. You must pay restitution in an amount of $4,480 to cover the complainant's medical expenses. You must pay a $68 state cost, a $60 DNA fee, a crime victim's assessment in the amount of $130, a supervision fee in the amount of $120, court costs in the amount of $600, and you may report by telephone once a month. You'll receive credit for 1 day that you served in the county jail. You may file an application for leave to appeal your conviction and sentence, and if you choose to do so, you must do so within 42 days. You cannot afford an attorney. An attorney will be appointed for you and furnish reports of the transcript and record necessary to your appeal. This request must also be done within 50 days. Is there a motion by the people?
We move to dismiss Councilwoman Chu.
We have no objection.
Up to you, Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Judge.